大丈夫だよ。
なにこれ ?Can't sleep? Don't forget take your meds. OK. Dream, diary. Diary. You have nothing any dream. 夢日記。ピルズ。スマホ。はい、なにこれノートパソコン。オプション。ミュージック。ドリームダイアリーか。何ピルズって。One at a time. スリープ。なんか面白いね。睡眠薬飲んで寝るってこと。Chapter 1 Confession。 As I swung my locker's door open, a small folded piece of paper fluttered out and landed at my feet. Kneeling down, I picked it up and my eyes widened. The day had been unremarkable until the moment, just another Friday in the monotony of school life. As soon as I finished reading the note, I ran. あ、頭にメロンの皮乗っけてる。And there he was. はい。バグってる。渚。I couldn't believe my eyes. The boy took a deep breath, preparing himself for what he was about to say. The one who put the note in my locker and signed it with his name. ラブレターくれた人なのかな。I love you. From the moment I set my eyes on you during the day we had a joint class, I knew you were the one for me. 初恋なのか一目惚れだったのかな。I'm not afraid to say it. I love you. I'm just a filthy otaku. But we are both boys. BL だったんだ。We are guys and you're straight. All the girls love you. They do anything to date you. You're super popular. Nagisa-kun, there's no way that you like me another. I thought the same at first. When I first started to realize my feelings, I was so confused. Me towards another boy? I questioned myself a lot. Why did I feel a flutter when I was around you? Why did my heart race in the rare times you smiled? I thought, this can't be right. Boys aren't supposed to feel this way, but other boys. It took me a long time to come to terms with it. I don't only like girls. I like boys too. トランスペアレントだったんだね。Because I love you. 渚。これさ、雪のこういう結晶ってさ、顕微鏡じゃないと見えないんじゃないの？肉眼で見えるの？雪の結晶って。こういう丸い塊で降ってくるならわかるんだけど、こう雪の結晶の形で降ってくるってことあんのかな？北の国ではあるのかな？あまりに寒すぎてめちゃくちゃでかい雪の結晶が肉眼で見えるぐらいの大きな雪の塊が降ってくるってこと？どういうことなの？ごめんね、渚くん。It's why I've taken such a long time to tell you. I've known it since summer began, but only now. I don't care about those girls. It's you that I want. Girls are filthy, but I'm just a filthy otaku. Don't say that I about yourself, but it's true. I'm a filthy, ugly, rejected otaku. No one likes me. I have no friends. 悲しい。When I bump into others, they grimace and whisper that I'm spreading my germs. My locker is always full of trash they put in. いじめられてるんだ。The light things in my desk steal my shoes. The worst, I'm worthless. Stop it. Stop it. I don't care about that. And it's not true. You are not filthy or ugly or worthless. You are. You are really kind and gentle and smart. And you are passionate. I love hearing you talk about anime and manga and games you like. そうなんだ。渚くんもオタクだったの。And you are handsome too. I've seen you, heard you. You are not alone. You are part of something more than the judgments and whispers. You are more than those labels you put on yourself. You are a person with passions, with dreams, and you deserve to be seen for who you really are. めちゃくちゃ肯定されている。I felt a lump forming in my throat, the weight of years of a self-doubt, threatening to choke me. I never thought someone could see me that way. I really do love you. なんとか。すごい。渚くんの気持ちを変えることはできないのか。But we are both boy, but they just picking on you too. 渚くんもいじめの標的にされちゃうのね。こんな校門の前で大声でさ、愛の告白をしたらさ、あっという間に広がっちゃうの、周りに。If they see you near me, you'll become a target too. You know how bad it is. I don't want you to suffer like I do. It's gonna stop. I won't let anyone hurt you. They won't lay a finger on you, or me, or anyone. These words carried a promise that echoed with sincerity. My heart fluttered as I watched it. But you don't understand. I'm relentless. Every day feels like a battle, and I'm constantly on guard. I've tried to keep my distance to avoid drawing attention, but they always find a way. They made me question everything but myself. It's not just the fear of physical harm, it's the isolation. I'll protect you, cause my feelings are true. どこがそんなに気に入ったんだろうね。I won't let anything happen to the one I love. But your reputation, 渚くん。But I couldn't shake the concern that gripped me. 2 guys going out in our school, it's ruined your reputation. I don't care about my reputation. That's what you say now. You have no idea how it's gonna be like. You're more important to me. Please, you don't know what you are saying. Yes, I do. I've thought about it for months. I was scared too, at first, but not anymore. Maybe at each other's side through it all. But people can be cruel. I know, but if we let fear dictate our choices, we'll never be truly free. いや、別に転校すればフリースクールに行けばいいんじゃない？思っちゃうんだけどね。下手にさ、抵抗しないでさっさと他の学校移った方がいいんじゃないって思っちゃうんだけどね。そういうわけにいかないのかな。What if it becomes too much for you? What if? Trust me. We'll face it together. I'm not asking you to be fearless. I'm asking you to be brave with me. A mixture of emotions swirl with me. Fear, uncertainty, but also なんとか。If we are together, I believe we can do anything. But どんどん選択肢が増えてくる。My mouth went dry. I couldn't believe it. Nagisa, the most popular boy in school. The jock everyone wants to be friends with. My first love. You feel the same towards me? Me? Is it really okay? If it's me? これもしかしてさ、いたずらなんじゃないの？後でさ、ドッキリでしたみたいなのってさ、みんなから恥ずかしめられるんじゃないの？そういうことあるよね、よく漫画で。そういうオチ？渚くん。Nagisa's eyes softened, and he reached out, placing a gentle hand on my shoulder. Look around us. So much time has gone by since we first met, since I first laid eyes on you. Our uniforms have changed, our schedules are different, and the scenery around us is no longer the same. Yet, my feelings for you have not changed one bit. People will talk, they always do, but we can't let the fear of judgment dictate our happiness. We'll face whatever comes our way together, because it has to be you. From the scalding sweat of summer, to the red leaves of fall, to the white cold snow of winter. Regardless of season, it's you. It's always been you. And as the seasons continue to change, I want to experience them always with you by my side. In the quiet aftermath of Nagisa's declaration, my thoughts swirled like a tempest. すごいね、この愛の強さ。対して会話もしたことないのに、そこまで主人公のことを深く愛してるっていうのは、すごいね、一目惚れでさ、何が彼をそうさせたのか。Could this be it? Is this how my life changes? でもそんなことありえないよね。普通一緒に長く過ごした方がさ、愛が深まる、好意が強くなる、大きくなるでしょ？一般的には。だけど、この話聞くところによると、その後スケジュールが変わったっつってるから、一緒にいられる時間はクラスが変わってるかなんかして一緒にいる時間が減ったわけでしょ。それでもなお主人公の方が好きっていうのは腑に落ちないな。その理由が知りたいよね。A turning point with Nagisa peer helpers, it's all get better. If he tells them to the bullying will stop, they leave me alone and I won't hate school.His friends will be my friends, friends who recognize me for my good points, like Nagisa does. I bet things at home won't be so bad too. I have him support me and hear me out, share our burdens. Is everything gonna be... Yeah, everything will be alright from now on. You won't have to face anything alone. You share the burdens, the joys and everything in between.You're not alone anymore. I'm here, and I'll always be here for you. I promise. Nagisa, I love you too. Wait. 何？夢だったの？ This is. 全部夢だったんじゃない？ This is a dream. I know, because This can be real.No, my feelings are very much. No, this is a dream. Stop it. It's been 10 years since I graduated from middle school. The illusion and the promises we share began to display. Nagisa's futures had a silent sadness, and for a brief instant, I wished desperately to hold on to the dream.But it would be a foolish thing to do. I'm having a ridiculous, pathetic wish fulfillment dream about a guy who never looked my way. でもそういうさ、幸せな夢が見られるだけマシなんじゃないの？夢の中でせめて幸せになれた方がいいんじゃないの？悪夢を見続けるよりかはさ、自分は悪夢しか見ないんだ。夢の中でさえこういうシーンは想像すらできない。Reality pressed against the edges of the dream, and with each pressing moment, the illusion began to fray. Nagisa never talked to me or even remembered my existence. まあそうだよね。うまくいきすぎてたもんね、話が。自分の妄想だったんだね。自分の一目惚れした初恋の相手にさあ、向こうも同じぐらいに自分のことを好いてくれてるっていうのはさ、そういう妄想だったんだね、全部全ては最初から。My end should hear the straight. All I could do back then was watch him from afar and fantasize about his exact scenario. いじめられてたっていうのも夢なの。I broke free from his spell. 惨めだ。Not Nagisa. The cool mirage of my desires gazed at me with a contempt, as if I were pitiful, pathetic vermin. It's almost hilarious how close I was to being deceived by this sham. I remember now, I really was. Even with the passage of time, I've always had great memory for misery. It's there. It was never any different than our peers. It only exists in my fulfilled childhood fantasies. A quiet silence enveloped us. I realized then that even the setting of his illusion made a clown of me. The manifestation of the past and the unfulfilled yearnings associated with it. A mockery of this deceptive beauty. そう、単語がまだ変わらない。Then the fake opened his mouth once more. But it's nice to dream of sweet what's if sometimes, isn't it? Reality is already tough enough. Allow yourself to enjoy some happiness, even if it's from a passing ephemeral dream. まあそうだよね。夢の中でだけでも幸せになればいいんだ。No, spare me the poetic nonsense. You're just reminding me of what I could never have. I don't want to pretend even for a moment that this was ever a possibility. When I wake up, I'll be back to my shitty life. That's the worst kind of nightmare. Where my own brain tries to trick me. A mind betraying its own host. Conjuring dreams so touchingly perfect only to yank them wake me up. No matter how vivid or intoxicating, the story cannot rewrite the past or alter the immutable aspects of my life. The fact that I am alone, even now. Seasons pass. Sceneries are dyed in new colors. Bodies grow, we age. And still, in the void of sound, I felt the weight of my solitude. As I stood on the precipice between the dream and reality, a bitter acceptance settled within me. I am alone. I am, as I've always been the cold winters that followed. そうか。The dream began to slip away, like sand through desperate fingers. Once last time, he mocked me. You poor thing. 哀れまれた。夢の中で。初恋の相手に哀れまれた。終わった？待って、これ1回目なの。これ以上夢を見たくないよ。あれ、どうなった？あ、間違えた。ちょっとね、スキップしちゃうから。終わり。あ、これ。あ、ミュージックか。書いとく？別に何？あ、これ。どうでもいいわ。What the time? どういうこと？別の夢が見れるのかな？同じ夢？ 2 あ、2章に来た。マダー・ドーター・シンビオシス。これ邪魔だな。ああ、変わったんだ。文字の表示の仕方が。As I sat across the table from my mother, A woman I had intentionally distanced myself from for the past 2 years. A wave of mixed emotions surged through me. It wasn't easy to agree to this dinner. I've just recently come to terms with the treatment she inflicted on me growing up. It's no surprise that my life has been much better since I stopped interacting with her. The distance had acted as a buffer against the toxicity that had pervaded my earlier years, almost like magic. I no longer feared walking around my own home. 何があった? I missed you so much. What should we order? Mom, I struggled to respond, grappling with the conflicting emotions that had shown themselves after so long. After all, she had tried everything, almost breaking into my house, harassing my friends, spamming my emails. 僕親か. She couldn't comprehend the boundaries I had set, believing that because she gave birth to me, she had an inherent right to be a part of my life. No. To her, the ties of blood suppressed any need for personal space or individual choice. Her persistence efforts to breach the views I had created only intensified my struggle to find a semblance of peace. 娘の人生をコントロールしようとしてくるんだね。よく聞く話だよね。母子カプセルみたいな。よく言われるけど。Tonight I am going to try to put a stop to it again. Do you know why I hate winter? Since when? It was your favorite season when you were small. You loved Christmas. No, it never was. I've always disliked winter. Why? Memories surged within me, pretending to be asleep, hiding inside a bathroom or locking myself in the guest room while lying that I had to study. Oh, so she wouldn't come scream at me. Winter is the time of the year where you drink the most. アル中なんだ、母親が。Mom rolled her eyes. She mumbled, "This again?" under her breath, as she always does when this subject is brought up. Christmas and New Year's, don't you remember how much you'd drink back then? Mom topped the restaurant's menu on the table with an exaggerated motion. Tonight was supposed to be a nice outing for us. Why do you have to ruin it? Then take your eyes away from the wine menu. You're being ridiculous. I dare you to tell me how many times you've had a beer this week. Our family has an unspoken agreement to tiptoe around the truth. It's because I refuse to play along with that line of thinking that her side of the family wants nothing to do with me, even though Mom is the alcoholic, not me. Instead of stopping to think about what that means, they chose to perpetuate a facade of unity. I no longer try to explain my side of the story of them. They themselves grew up with alcoholic parents, had to deal with their own addict parents. まあそうなんだよね。負のループなんだよね。Mom is just another in a long lineage of addicts, but the part of me that felt hard for her disappeared a long time ago. 話がさ、これ何？オムニバス形式なんだね。面白いね。Daughter, look, Mom, I'm willing to give you a chance to be a part of my life again. I began with a measure of compassion, but first you need help with your addiction. There's no addiction. Here, there's a rehab place, my therapist. I don't have an addiction. Her tone was resolute, shutting down the suggestion with a dismissive finality. Mom, please. The same conversation every single time I try. There are children out there who don't have a mother, But you talk about me like I'm a monster. Don't you see how unfair that is? I'm not calling you a monster. We had such a great relationship when you were a kid. You've forgotten, but I haven't. Your mommy's little girl. 小さいからさ、まだ何にも反抗できない時で、自分の言いなりになるような存在だった時は、可愛いって言えるんだろうね。で、ちょっと反抗してきて、自分の意見に口を出すようになったらもう気に食わなくなるっていうね。そういうパターンなのかな。We were best friends, you and I. We talked about everything. I always gave you everything you could ever want. Toys, food, love, everything. But love, always putting words in my mouth. Always in the perfect parallel universe of hers, where we were a happy family, where I had a decent childhood. Any attempts I make to take her back to reality are met with this kind of response. Why have I ever expected otherwise? This is how it's always been. I'm sorry that you feel hurt by how I was in the past, but everything I've ever done, it was with love. 出たよ。これも、あなたのためを思って大人のよみたいなさ。そういうしつけ。そういう自己正当化。本当にやめてほしい。All moms only want to love their children. That's the ultimate truth, dear. Can't you see much it hurts me when you talk like that? I'm suffering. See? Anger ceased within me as she began to repeat the same old talk. I can't hold back the bitterness leaving my lips. My frustration quickly bubbled to the surface. But what about me? What about how I feel? How I've suffered being lied by you. Suffered? Don't be dramatic. I've never beat you. I've never laid a hand on you. There's other ways to leave scars on children, Mom. I'm broken. I can't function like a normal adult because of you. Because of how you lied to me with a drink in your right hand. Because of how you always shifted the blame to me when I tried to talk about it, as you're doing right now. Never knowing what will set her off. Apologizing for every single thing I do, even when I'm alone. Having to walk around eggshells for so long to the point where I don't feel safe anywhere nowadays. There were two moms growing up, sharing the same body, the alcohol, adult one I should fear, and the sober one I should love. それもきついよな。急にさ、優しい時とさ、厳しい時の両極端。毒親の典型だよね。I grew up being forced to bear the abuse of the former and hearing the tearful excuses of the later. I navigated the unpredictable currents of her moods, tiptoeing through the minefield of her unpredictable behavior. I became adept at the deciphering the signs, the glassy eyes that betrayed the onset of intoxication, the slurred speech that hinted at the impending storm. Paradoxically, Mom was both a nurturing presence and a stranger. I was expected to love both as if they were one. It was only when I got away from her that I realized that's not how a family is supposed to be like. That's not what a happy childhood is like, Mom. As I opened up my heart to her, Mom let out a loud sob. Stop it! How could you be so ungrateful? After everything I've done for you, everything I've sacrificed, you talk to me like that? Tears, ultimate argument. I carried you in my belly for 9 months. 9. You will never understand. till you yourself go through the pain. だからさ、逆に産んで欲しくなかったよね。産まないで欲しかったよね。As always, I'm to blame. I'm human. Of course, I make mistakes, just like you are making right now. You told me once when I was 8 that you didn't drink if I want so much trouble. これ読むのきついな。The next day, I expressed to you that was hurtful, and you swore up and down that you had never said a thing. You don't understand how hard it is to be a mother. The sacrifices, the sleepless nights, the endless worry. You don't know the battles I fought, the demons I faced. It's easy for you to sit there and judge, but you never truly understand what it's like to be a mother till you have a child. She doesn't understand a single thing I said. Don't be able to your mom. Please, let's just forget the past. She sniffles and whines and cries her eyes till she sees the guilt starting to show in my eyes, until she manipulates me into believing I'm in the wrong. We both made mistakes. See, I forgive you for being mean to me. Can you forgive me for not being perfect? I just want us to be happy again. We can start over, make new memories, can we, darling? Please, I know being by yourself doesn't make you happy. Daughters need their mothers. Being away from you makes me happy. If I never have to look at your face again, I'll be happy. If I had a mom who would listen to me, I'll be happy. If I could think of winter without wanting to disappear, I'll be the happiest woman in the world. いやー、いいよね。いやー、親の顔見ないで済むのが一番の幸せだよね。その気持ちはよくわかるな。The conversation went on for a long time. She skillfully guided it, molding each piece to fit her narrative. As always, it ended with me apologizing for making her cry. No matter how many times I try to have this conversation, Mom will never change. All this meeting there was label faded skirts. だからさ、連絡取らないのが一番だよね。もうさ、議論しても始まらないんだ。向こうは向こうで正しいとさ、もう確信してるわけだからさ、何言っても無駄なわけ。しかも相手はさ、自分の子供だと思ってるから、自分の子供に対しては何をやってもいいって思い込んでるから。まあ実際そうなのかもしれないよ。だけどやるかやらないかはさ、その人のさ、品性に現れてくるでしょ。だからさ、もうそういう人なんだと思って割り切ってもう忘れるしかないよね。物理的精神的に距離を取るしかないんだよね。と俺は思うけどね。もうだって説得もできないし、話したくもないし、見たくもないし。でしょ？ That night, as I walked home under the cold snow. 帰んなきゃよかったのに、実家に。実家に帰んなきゃいいんだよ。I opened another bottle of beer. この人もアルコホリックなの。悲しいな。悲しい。でもさ、わかるんだよな。そういうのって、小さい頃の環境って遺伝しちゃうんだよな。多かれ少なかれ。恐ろしい、この短編の攻撃力が。恐ろしいよ。ジョブインタビュー。うわ、またなんか、憂鬱になりそうなの来たな。Here I am in my super duper important job interview. Ever since my unexpected departure from the liberting world of lawn mowing, I've been job searching. It's been 6 months and I've only gotten a few actual interviews. The other attempts I made were either ignored or straight out rejected. Frankly, this has been a demoralizing situation, but this time I'm gonna get this job. I have a good feeling. This is gonna be the one. Yes, there was a spark of optimism with me. Even I get those moments. Gone will be the anxiety of unanswered emails and the before interview panic. Or I will have a job. I've been warned that the world of game development is a cool one. Nobody who loves themselves enters it. But that is exactly what I believe is perfect for me. Sorry for the wait. The cheery voice of the interviewer called out to me. This is it. Put on the best normal hard-working human being mask. It's time to ace this interview. のサボテン。自分も転職しなきゃな。そう、面接行かなきゃな。そのさ、いや、行くのいいんだけどさ、転職歴が多すぎてさ、それ説明するの大変なんだよな。そう考えるとやっぱ、海外の方がいいよね、転職。たくさんしても、実力さえあれば、雇ってくれる環境はある。日本の会社って転職歴多いとそれだけで弾かれるからさ。厳しいよね。だからどんどんいい会社にはまず入れない。でかい会社には入れない。から、変な小さい中小企業に行くしかなくなっちゃうんでね。でもそうするとまた待遇が悪いし、環境が悪いことが多くて、また短期間で転職する羽目になって、職歴がまた増えての悪循環なんだよね。なかなかうまいこといかないよね。Hello, my name is Catchy from HR Human Resource, and I will be interviewing you today. You. Hello, Mr. Hello.The company's website is said to pride themselves on the inclusive and diverse team. Hello, Mr. Catchy. Catchy, no? I am Nanchara. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Please call me Catchy. We are all family here at Nailisoft. Let's begin. How well do you perform interpretative dance under the influence of salsa music? 何言ってんの? The cactus was silent at my stuttering, its tiny needles looking unimpressed. If I don't do well, I'm impressed. I'll have a theory situation in my hands. I need to convince this cactus that I can navigate the tricky situation of work life. Suddenly, boss music began to play from somewhere in the room. Indeed, this might be the most important, challenging, frustrating, high-stakes mission I've ever been on. This cactus is the only thing standing between me and the minimum wage. Nailisoft values employees who can think outside of the pot. How many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth while singing the company anthem? どういう質問なのこれ。で、at the company anthem? そこもおかしいよね。会社のテーマソングがあるけど。Catchy's spines wiggled in what I assumed was a note of disapproval. Can you demonstrate your multitasking skills by juggling these stress balls shaped like a tumbleweed? Huh? 何言ってるかな? Suddenly, two tumbleweed-shaped balls appeared in front of me. My skills are in translation. I strive to provide quality and... Oh no. ゲーム会社の翻訳チームに入りたいんだ、この人は。Then, how do you handle rendering a conversation between a time traveling octopus and the disco-loving toaster into pig Latin. わけわからん。Time-traveling octopus and disco toaster. I think I try to, keep the pig Latin consistent and capture the essence of their conversation. If you are a pixel in retro video game, what color would you be and how would you contribute to the 8-bit narrative? でも確かにあるよね、こういう変な質問。あなたを色に例えると何色ですかみたいな、そういうクソみたいなさ、仕事の何の役に立つんだっていう質問がよく聞いたりするけど、あれ何なんだろうね。どういう採用基準なんだろう。昨日聞いた答えを期待してんのかなるけど、それでさ、会社に入った後の能力がわかるのかな。まあわかるんでしょうね。わかるんでしょうね。いや。I am that is fewer question mark in the current punctuation kingdom. How would you assert your dominance over the exclamation points? Assume that the visual novel developer has 1 month to create a video game. They have a budget of $0 and their attempts at promoting the app resulted in the spider waves. The question. Long answer. You are supposed to say, sure sounds like something a masochist would do for a hobby. Why is that a question? The cactus continued to shoot increasingly bizarre questions, referring me further and further as the minutes ticked on. At some point, his words became complete gibberish to me. バグってる。問題ありません。価値のない人生。変わりたい。な、バデブでエステバ。何語だろう。オタ。This is not what I had and prepared myself for today. I'm wearing my best and only suits. I practiced smiling and eye contact for days. But pickletting and salsa dancing were not among the questions I carefully researched for my daily training regimen. Perhaps my time would have been better spent researching the ways of befriending a cactus, such as the best ways to keep their pricky spines healthy or the correct measurements for their pots. I tried to keep a better fish as a pet. Better ね。When I was a small child, Sparkles was his name. I fed him every day and kept his space clean and tidy, something only a child could do, apparently. But it all ended in tragedy as Sparkles was victim to Grandpa's clumsy skills with his brand new walking cane. I miss him every day. That is not a good thing to bring up in a job interview. Perhaps if I admit that I'm out of my depth here, I'll show him that I recognize my weaknesses. I believe that is a good skill to have in a competitive environment, which is clearly the case for this job. Why else would HR choose such befitting questions? They have extremely high standards for their employees. This is a challenge, one that I must defeat in order to receive paycheck. Mr. Katzy, if I can be honest for a second, loser, you suck at this. However, my plan was cut in half. Katzy's laughter reverberated, cutting through the tension like a sharp sting. 厳しいよね、ビジネスの世界は。Are you that dumb? Have you not realized it yet? What? Kid, you never had a chance from the start. そういうこと？ We only responded to your email to see someone fail miserably. It's the biggest entertainment for us, HR folks. 人事部の娯楽だったのか。You should have seen your face, princess. Seriously, man, did you really think you'd get this job? You have nothing going for you. 最悪。Let's start with your social life, or, the lack thereof. It's as barren as a desert. Do you ever have friends? And let's not even get started on your hobbies. I mean, seriously, who spends that much time obsessing over anime and video games? Are you trying to set a record for the most time spent alone? Wait, let's not call them hobbies, more like an escape from a reality that nobody else wants to be a part of. You've been spiraling into the abyss of solitude for a while now. Your resume is a joke, by the way. I've seen better qualifications on the cereal box. Did you think we wouldn't notice your lackluster achievements and half-hearted attempts at success? And my man, you are depressed. The workforce doesn't want to deal with all your baggage. We want productivity. Do you even have the energy to get out of the bed in the morning? 6ヶ月もさ、無職の期間続くとさ、自信もなくなっちゃうし、無気力になっちゃうし、焦りも出てくるし。そんな時に面接でこんなこと言われたらさ、やっていけないよね。とても耐えられないよね。And let's not forget your communication skills. Stuttering and stammering through the conversation like you're allergic to coherent sentences. Do you rehearse your social interactions in front of a mirror? You're so miserable and unlikable. The moment you enter a room, everyone scoops somewhere else to get rid of you. Why would anyone want to hire a sack of shit like you? Even the office plants have more charisma than you. I can imagine anyone willingly wanting to work with such a charisma vacuum. You are not just a liability, you are a disaster waiting to happen. Anyway, want some feedback? Here's my advice. You have no likable traits and no useful skills for the job market, and you will die alone and forgotten. Goodbye and good luck with your job search, loser. お祈りされた。立ち直れないよ。こんなこと言われたら。でもね、自分も面接でボロクソ言われたことがある。なんか小さい会社でさ、すげえボロクソ言われたね、社長に。何だったんだろう、あれ、本当に。あ、ミニゲームが出てきた。メモリーゲーム。なぜどういうこと？何なのこのゲーム。同じカードあるよ。すごいね。連敗でこれをやるっていうのがすごいね。同じカードにもやる。何なのこれ。何の意味があるの？すげえ。この人すごいな。この作者の人。もう一個行く？まだあんのこの悪夢。なにこれ？ How many? 7。自分で選べんのこれ。7。死ぬんじゃないの ?7 個飲んだら。あ、9になった。ちょっと待って。たくさんある、この話。ちょっと待って。間違えた。一回戻っていい？一回ちょっと終わりにしよう。この話面白い。 この話面白いよ。9まであるよ。すごいね。会長終わりにしましょう。セーブできてるこれ。1個ずつ飲んでいけばいいんだね。え？どういうこと？ 1、2、3でしょ。これ自分でやんなきゃいけないの？ 2 からいける。3、4。自分で数字打ち込む式になったの、急に。なんで？ 2、4。グリムリーパー。なるほど。面白いね。面白い。世にも奇妙な物語みたいな。オムニバス形式の小説なんだね。新しいね。続きはまた明日。